Hey guys, welcome back to MaxCast Dawn of War Unification. Today we continue the coverage of the UGL Season 2. You can see here in the bracket that there has happened quite a lot, which I will explain to you now. You see that the last game we have casted Omen versus Jolly is no longer on the menu on the bracket because Omen quit out of the tournament and a guy named Profi D, whatever you want to call him, joined the tournament, taking his place. Then Jolly quit the tournament for some reason, so he got a free win to the next round, and also Clarino Gabros 97 got a free win from the losers round 1 to the losers round 2. But you also notice that I already showed the result of Kubini versus Profi D. Why is that? The guy Profit is, how should I say it? There are multiple things about him. He first and foremost made his own little mod with assets he does not own, and so basically stole stuff and made his own mod, and even shared it in the UGL Discord, to which I said he cannot do this because this mod is illegal. He responded something like, please ignore it, and I say I don't ignore it. Tagged the UGL stuff, and in the end his link was turned down, and it was made clear that this is not the place in general and not legal in general. He then played his game against Kupini, and being a general unpleasant fellow, he DM'd some of the UGL stuff as well. So he finally got banned from the tournament server and thus from the tournament itself. Before he was already banned from the Unification Discord for stealing stuff, obviously. So, and he is also, as far as I know, no longer in the Unification community, which overall is a good thing if you ask me. And I will not show his game because I will not give stealers a stage on my channel. So sorry about it, but also not sorry. So Profit is out of the tournament. So whoever will face him in the losers round 3 will have a free win over there. Okay, last thing you will notice at the bottom of the losers round 1 that Huntington has completely quit the tournament as well. So Mella got a free ticket to the losers round 2. So this leaves only 4 games to cover in the losers round 1, and the first one we will cover today, which is Cklempay versus wiktoroski1995. Okay, with all this pre-talk out of the way, now quickly look through the draft. Victor banned Dark Angels and Dark Eldar, both not really Cklempay. I think Dark Angels he can play very well. Dark Eldar I haven't seen from him, to be honest. Cklempay then banned Farsight Enclaves and Renegade Guard, because probably he thinks that's the two prominent factions in the current version, I think. Victor then picked Sisters of Battle, Tyranids Creek, Death Grove Creek, and Witch Hunters. Cklempay picked Praetorian Guard, Imperial Guard, Harlequins, and Raven Guard. I know that he can play Praetorian Guard pretty well, Imperial Guard solid as well. Raven Guard and Harlequins I have not seen from him, so hopefully I can see this in the games now. From player strength, I know Cklempay at least says he is out of the loop. I hasn't played a lot, but in general he is a clear favorite. Anything apart from a 2-0, I would be very surprised, but maybe we get surprised. Let's see it. What happens in the first game, which will be for the losers round 1, always on Blood River. And here we are on the first map, Blood River. On the southern side, playing Sisters of Battle, we have Wiktoroski. On the northern side, playing Harlequins, we have old Cklempay. Interesting to see that he goes Harlequins. I haven't seen Harlequins from him. He goes for 3 Mime into Trope Portal, so maybe Great Mime with it. And Wiktoroski goes for a Seraphim opener, it looks like. Everything points towards this. The 2 buildings, no generator, 2 missionaries. Pretty standard opener. Let's see how the capping orders actually for Cklempay, getting the outer points first, and the Great Harlequin, leaving him with enough resources to get a listening post. No, not using the power ability from the HQ, so he skips the power ability in order to get a 4th mime out. So this is his take on the mime spam, which is interesting. So no holo suits then. Okay, he deletes it. So this is the optimized opener from Wiktoroski. I like. Let's see how Seraphim's... we have seen this very matchup already. It was... Or do we? We do not have it yet. Okay, I'm quite... Or did we? Give me a second. Have we casted the winners round? Yes, we have. So this we have already seen this matchup. It was me against Futomaki on a different map, however. So we know that mimes will trade favorably against Seraphims all day long. Even better if they get supported by the great Harlequin. This, given that is a little different take on this matchup by Cklempay with the great Harlequin, maybe to catch stuff like the Canoness opener. 2 mimes still in the back, capping 2 mimes aggressive with the great Harlequin. So 3 squads aggressive, 2 squads capping. Is he using the power ability? Still not using the power ability, which I find interesting. All requisition is pulled towards these. What are these? Ladies, fellas, antagonists, people over here. So every requisition point he gets will get used to them, and this is already looks not so good. Okay, these points are more or less undefended. What does he go for? A 5th mine, which is the limit. And we have here the visionary will not win. We get also the relic captured over here. And yeah, getting the Servitor, I call it, the lad killed over here. So there's only these 2 squads of Harlequins which get absolutely slowed by the thing over here. Now getting a trope. Okay, he has a lot of unit cap to play with, so he can get tropes to get melee over here. Has started the warp flukes but not built. Maybe a mistake in the build order. He got haven't seen it. Maybe these Seraphims attacked his builder. On the other side, the novitiates getting killed. These tropes now getting in melee probably will end this career of these Seraphims, I guess. And yeah, these needs to be reinforced or moved out of the way, because 2-on-1 they will lose. Hopefully getting reinforced. Yeah, getting reinforced now. Still not used the power ability, so he believes in a all wreck opener, which I find very interesting. I'm taking notes as we speak here. So you can field, of course, a lot more stuff if you go for requisition only and then later clicking the button. Interesting. I at least thought that you always want to click the power ability on the HQ, because it's so early available and gives you so much economy throughout the game. But yeah, I guess even now the Chorus coming in attacking these ladies, because they are just sitting here, so might as well. Seraphims getting shot in the back as well. The Chorus actually surviving longer than I thought it would. What does we go for? Another Chorus here. Okay, Chorus gives you some health regeneration. These mimes going into melee as well, but this turns into a base trade. There's nothing left apart from these Citadel over here, and these Seraphims will not be able to fight this army you have seen here head on, and they will not be able to kill this that HQ and this let's call it barracks here, the trope portal, in due time. I think this is a quick win for Cklempay here. So interesting take on Harlequins. Has used the power ability now once to get, okay, these do not cost power, but still getting now he can now upgrade a point if he so desires, and getting now the trope over here. Players, the trope, yeah, Harlequin trope over here killing the HQ, and yeah, I think this is basically it. He will not kill the Harlequin HQ over here, and these tropes, will they even engage or will they just move over? They just say, yeah, see ya ladies, and yeah, Victor calls GG, and this is a game 1. Quickly, 5-minute game over here. Not sure what opener of Sisters of Battle would fare well against this. I speculated previously that, let's say, a lot of Battle Sisters, but then again these Harlequins do trade favorably against a lot of stuff. Normally you want to outrange them if possible, but not sure how this is possible over here. Anyway, this is now a 1-0 for old Cklempay, and let's see what the second matchup will be looking like. And here we are on Shrine of Excellion. On the southern side playing Tyranids we have Wiktoroski. On the northern side playing Imperial Guard we have old Cklempay. Very interesting matchup on a very interesting map. I really like this map. Just judging from the map and matchup, this should be in theory Tyranid favored. Tyranid like wide open maps. Imperial Guard does not. Generally not a very guardsman favored map, because yes, you can get your first 3 points easily. You maybe even get a turret or something to save one side, but the other side is hard to defend. So you want to get, as Cklempay does, these outer points first. You get listening posts over there, so you can then juggle units around easy left, right, and center. He goes for the standard 2 guardsmen into infantry command, and command squad will get second tech priest after this, and I think also a commissar. On the other side we have, wait, oh boy, this doesn't start well. He only goes for 1 gene stealers. You need 2 gene stealers, or your capping game will be so incredibly slow. Getting Ravenous, that's nice and all, but you need 2 gene stealers. Now, at least now add it, because you will not have any economy after this rush is over. So this is kind of sad already. Interesting turret placement from Cklempay. I would have liked it more over here. Not sure what this is guarding. This is out in the open. Unit can stand in the heavy cover and shoot it down. So one here would be good, or in between these points would be a prime, because you do not have the infantry command on this side, so you want to have a turret over here actually. Is he getting the commissar? Not yet. Getting the command squad over here. Getting a commissar on the command squad, not the psycho, which is interesting. More combat orientated. Maybe he thinks he's fighting lictors or something. Yeah, now the Ravenous. The Brutal over here. And yeah, they can win against Ravenous. They even tried to cap with the Ravenous. Jesus. Hey, Victor. This was not the greatest move of you. Now you have only 2 points. Look at the economy. Plus 17. Jesus, you need to get a pool out, or your economy will bottom out very shortly. There's now the turret firing. Not the best placement. I think if these guys focus it down, it will die pretty easily. Yeah, you see it. The placement was the best. It's not covered by anything. So yeah, you want to have it being covered by a listening post or something. This is just not good positioning. Will go down easy peasy. What does he add now? A 3rd guardsman squad. Still no commissar. Interestingly enough, to bolster the morale. Now they can jump in. And yeah, let's say if you have a turret over here, this would be much more defendable, or as I said, in between those. So now 1 unit is inside here, 1 unit is inside here shooting. They will kill models pretty fast actually, because this Lismos has way more HP than the turret. So now, yeah, now there's a lot of stuff firing out of this infantry command. They will, if they really want, take down this generator, but at what price? Would be better to get the unit over here, so they shoot with heavy bolters instead. These units go outside, go inside again, and yeah, a little miss micro from Cklempay. If you have like 2 units or 3 units inside, this does way more damage than have them split up. On the other side, these guardsmen shooting at this Chimney blind point blank. Now the first reclamation pools very late, can get a 3rd one as well. And yeah, these now getting shot in the back by more and more lasers. They can even ferry units, yeah, inside of this to shoot either or go out from it. Upgrading listening post would be very helpful, or quickly going tier 2 maybe, but upgrading a listen post would not hurt anyway. Getting now this cap as well. These Ravenous are there to cap, which is not their duty. This is Gene Stealer duty. Gene Stealers need to go over, Ravenous need to go back into the Tyrannicus Brute Spire and Deep Strike in, because these lads over here are like, okay, this Brute Lord will die, so will then the Ravenous, because they will lose morale, and yeah, will be out of synapse. Relatively fast tier 2, not even upgrading a single point. which I find interesting. I would really like to see him repair this point, but yeah, Cklempay is probably busy microing on this side, killing Ravenous left, right and center. Can now focus his attention to the Brute Spore Chimneys if he wants to. No Spore Mines either, and yeah, is he up? No, he's not taking because he's still not having the resources to build up. So you see his economy is now a little bit better, but yeah, the Spore Chimneys get more expensive the more you have already, so I think the next one he needs 125 or something. Really expensive. These models on the Ravenous are also not cheap. So yeah, a lot of guardsmen now. What is he adding? Is he adding the tactical control? Not upgrading this point now, which is nice. Even has repaired it a bit. Like. And this command squad is doing what command squad does best. It can actually be surrounded. If you have enough models, these melee units can be surrounded. There's the fourth Spore Mine, but too far away. Need to get it back in, I guess. Okay, it explodes in the middle of nowhere. That is sad. Tier 2 should be finishing up momentarily, and then he will probably get I don't know, Chimeras? Everybody likes Chimeras, right? Tier 2 is on the way for Victor now. He's still missing this Spore Chimney and this point, which is hurting him quite a bit. Tier 2 is now finished. He could also go for, yeah, just a Ministerium Temple for these priests and just attack with this. This would be also a good option to have priests around the map challenging these terminals and melee, upgrading the outer points first to have a foothold to fall back on. Now adding the tactical control, which is a little late on that part, but yeah, he goes for upgraded infantry. Oh, big explosion over here, big tunneling. So yeah, there's quite a fight over here. Spore Mine seems to have hit here as well, so these guys are dying horrible death in poison and yeah, acid and whatever these guys have. And look at them going into is there a unit inside here? There's not, so they do not engage the listening post. They're still yeah, worried about their insect lives, I guess. So tactical control is there, getting the battle armor, which is nice. You can get, as he's tier 2, also the satellite solutions. And yeah, okay, the Ravenous now, or 2 Ravenous, they jumped over, I guess. Yeah, now they can play the hiding game as Imperial Guard likes to do. They can also decap all these 3 points. Economy wise should be really terrible. Yeah, 69 is okay, but he cannot build any more spawning pools, I call them. These reclamation pools, because yeah, they are tied to the number of listening posts you have, and you only have 1. So you can only have like 3, and here is already 5. So this is now turning very sour, getting the battle armor, getting the satellite solutions and the other upgrades, getting now a 3rd, a 5th, a 4th squad of guardsmen. So he plays out the guardsmen, now getting the heavy stubbers to suppress these melee folks over here. Heavy stubbers on everyone. Yes, everybody gets a heavy stubber. Limited to 2, however, per squad. So you could add like long less, for example, or a grenade launcher with it, because your squad, the heavy weapon count is limited at 3. Priests are now out, attached to the squad, maybe. Haven't seen it. Haven't seen it yet. Maybe you forgot. Or I didn't see. There's a priest over here, and there's also a commissar. Maybe this is the command squad? Yeah, this is the command squad. No priests added for these poor lads. Oh, these lads are getting munched over here. Num 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 biomass, I guess. But yeah, this is only one Pyrrhic victor here over here, as on the other side you lose the whole map. Even capping now the enemy points. This will at some point trigger the control area victory, but yeah, just running away with these guardsmen everywhere, and now the priest will use his big chainsaw over here to attack. There's another priest, and there should be a 3rd one on the way as well. Getting a hell of a lot of generators, so he, depending on what he does, he could, I mean, also go for air command, because these Ravenous, I mean, they can get Devours. They even have Death Spitters now, so this is why the guardsmen die as easily. Another Spore Mine connecting over here. You see the Spore Mine is quite the bane of the guardsman existence. But yeah, more priests are added. Look at the power income now as well. I really would have liked me some air command here. He has the resources now. Busy microing over here, killing more and more Raveners. Not sure if they got the what is it called? The upgrade. No, has now the Carnifex chamber on the way. But still, this looks really dire. 134 and 50 against 52. And that's really sad. Getting more and more heavy stubbers here. He could go for the heavy weapon upgrade as well. Getting now the heavy weapon upgrade. Weapon specialization, getting power upgrade, because why not? And then, as I said, could add air command, which I would really like. And yeah, build up even the enemy points if you want to. Command, no priests, not a priest. Just priests wreaking havoc in the enemy base. You could attach them to the squad, making them even more fearsome to fight against. Is there something building here? The Hive Tyrant now, which is a good idea, but very expensive, you can see. And yeah, the resources are not really there. What does he go for now? He has a lot of possibilities. So I'm not sure. Adding now the air command, which I suggested. Adding another priest, has a lot of resources. Upgraded the whole bunch of points, I guess. Now getting more and more upgrades. Getting now more and more special weapons, even plasma guns now, which I like. So they will come in close to a fight in the range of these plasma guns anyway, so might as well get them. And can now even add the Valkyrie assault carries, the Hive Tyrant over here. Getting shot in the face, no special weapon for him or her, whatever. Will probably go down easily over here. Wants to go into melee, but there comes the command spot and want to have a piece of this. Get a piece of me, boy. Whatever. Hive Tyrant going down immediately, and there's just too much guardsmen everywhere. Even now, as I said, adding the Valkyrie assault carry, another generator, so I think 1 or 2 assault carriers. There's even a Hell Carnifex, but this is only demon armor met. And Carnifexes, they can be dealt with. A lot of plasma eating in his backside now, and a lot of steppy things in the front, so he will go down. This was even a ranged Carnifex, so yeah. And now the aircraft comes in there, and Victor sees the aircraft and calls GG. So there's the second game, which leads to a 2-0 for Cklempay. The second game was a little more how should I say, a better performance for Victor, but he crippled himself with a bad opener. You want to have two Gene Stealers, so you are quicker on the map. 2 what I call again, Raveners is a good opener. Might as well want to get a Lictor to support, but yeah, these can fight very well. The Gene Stealers are there to cap and support where need be, but yeah, generally you have seen how good they are against turrets. That would also be good against listing posts and plasma generators. They have the same armor class, so if you have enough of them and enough of an economy to support them, they can be really strong. I like the idea of Cklempay, of just getting more and more guardsmen out. So just, yeah, kite these Raveners to death. And yeah, really nice game overall. So this ends the series now. Old Cklempay advances to the losers round 2. wiktoroski leaves the tournament now in the losers round. And yeah, as usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.